Hey guys, it's Dana. I am a little conflicted. How do I say this? A lot of paranormal things or things that have happened to me just in my house. It's never really happened to me anywhere else besides my house, except one place that I went to, but I'll tell you about that later. The point is, for the past couple of months, I want to say about 3, I've just had these weird experiences. I just kind of wanted to talk about them and share with you what has been happening to me and what I've been seeing. I know a lot of people experience paranormal things and different things. Maybe there's someone that knows why I'm seeing all of this, something that has really affected me because I can't sleep in my own room. So I'm just gonna tell you a couple things because many things have happened. I'm gonna talk about the scariest one actually that has happened to me. So the thing is I was going to sleep in my sister's room, and my sister is away at a university in Indiana to become a doctor. It was a normal thing for me to sleep in her room if she went away. Like, even if she went on like vacation, I stayed up on YouTube and I went on my phone and I just watched a bunch of YouTube videos until I felt like, sleepy, or like until I was like, falling. I started to like kind of like drift off a little bit, but I was still pretty much awake. And then I was like, I have to stop watching YouTube videos and I have to go to sleep. And then I was gonna put a timer on my phone so that I can wake up early the next day. I didn't get a notification, but I think I went on YouTube again and I clicked on whatever video it was. And then I was just like, okay, whatever, I'll just watch this one. My phone was like connected to my charging cord because I was gonna go to sleep. I just left it connected and I kind of I guess watched from my side. And then I hear really I guess normal but loud footsteps. And in my house, when you are walking upstairs, or when you're running upstairs from room to room, or stuff like that, the floor, you can hear it. I thought that my mom had come upstairs. I thought she was gonna basically scream at me for being awake. What I did is I heard the footsteps and I was like, oh my god, immediately in my head I was like, oh my god, mom is gonna come in and she's gonna scream at me. So what I did is I held my phone, but I held it like this, to look like I fell asleep. And then I was I pretended that I was asleep, I fell asleep being on my phone, and I wanted her to think that. I heard my door a little crackle. My eyes were still closed, but I heard everything she was doing because I wanted to hear until she left so that I can continue and just turn off my phone and then actually go to sleep. All of a sudden, I felt her, I guess, kind of wrestling through the foot of my bed, if she was looking for something. So in my head, I was still asleep and I was thinking, what is she looking for? Did I take her charger? Did I take I don't know, her phone or something? I opened my eyes a little bit, I'm a little peek, and I close it back, and then I noticed, and it was not my mom. And I knew immediately it was not my mom because it didn't look like my mom at all. I saw her and I guess I jolted a little bit, but not a lot, but I jolted enough for, I guess, her to notice. When I did that, she paused, she stopped looking. Obviously I didn't close my eyes and I was just looking at her. She looked at me, blonde. It looked either wet or greasy, or both maybe, but it was strands of hair all up in her face like this, and it was straggled. She started rumbling, I guess, a little bit, or mumbling, but scream mumbling. It was so weird, shaking her head a lot and just trying to tell me something. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to say something that offended her. She was wearing a hospital garment, the green, and then I remember she had really crystal really fake looking blue eyes. She just kept like rumbling and screaming like angrily, like blah, 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 like she was losing her mind. And I was just like, I started getting scared because I didn't know what she was saying, and she kept rumbling. The fact that she made eye contact with me really freaked me out. Under the covers, I lifted like my leg and I kicked her. And I remember I kicked her in like her shoulder, her right shoulder, I think. And I remember she like went into a little cloud and like left in the colors that she was in. So like the yellow of her hair and like the green of her garment, maybe a little bit of blue because of her eyes. And I remember it was just like a smoke cloud of like color of her, and she just left. So at this point, when I had this, you know, experience, I was like crying. I was like, Dad, please, like, you have to go or whatever and see in the room. And he was just like, no, go to sleep, whatever. So yeah, but now it's just something that I look back at. I also want to tell you just one more story before this video ends about a good type of person. The good person that I saw actually didn't happen in my house. This was the first time that I saw someone outside of my house, and actually it was earlier that night, like around 7 or 8 p.m. that same night that I saw the woman in the hospital garment. My boyfriend's G-Pa is really cute. He looks like the Up old man from Up. So cute. My boyfriend's mom showed me what Lelo was gonna get. What she showed me was this, actually. He bought this for me, and thank you, Lelo. The first thing that I remember Lelo telling me that day, that he was like, yeah, that's to bring, you know, good vibes and catch all the bad dreams, or the bad vibes but bring good vibes at the same time, or something like that. And I remember him saying that because I was like, yes, like that's what I need, that's what I want. After Marshall's, we went to his house. We went back to his house to drop everything off, and I remember that Christian's little brother or little sister Kayla, XO Kayla, she has a YouTube channel. Go subscribe to her YouTube channel. They wanted to play hide and seek. Lelo's house is not that big. It just has 2 small rooms and a kitchen and like a living room, and that's it. It's like a little apartment. I remember that I told his little brother to come with me behind the door of the room that Lelo is like it's like a guest room, like the room that no one sleeps in. I remember I told Kevin, I was like, shh, don't say anything, they're not gonna come, I promise, blah blah, they're not gonna find us. His younger brother Christopher, they both were trying to find me and Kevin. I think it was Christopher that he said to Kayla, oh, they're probably in that room, you know, da 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 da. And I was like, oh no, they're gonna come. Christopher, being the funny boy that he is, he went to the door and he was like, well, if they're in this room, Kevin's gonna get super scared if I close this door, blah blah blah. And I remember looking at Kevin when he said that, and I told Kevin, shh. And Christopher comes and Christopher closes the door. So I look to my right and there's a rocking chair, and I don't see a person, like the person, but I feel like I'm gonna cry. Every time I talk about this person, I get like a heart feeling and I cry, and it's so weird, but I don't know why. Hold on, let me get myself together. I saw the girl and she had like the shadow. It was just a shadow, and I didn't say anything to Kevin because I didn't want him to freak out. Her hair was short, and I know it was dark, like her hair was like kind of black, and in a way, I could tell that she was old. She was around Lelo's age. She was just sitting in the rocking chair. She wasn't rocking it or anything because I don't think she wanted to freak out Kevin. I wasn't scared. I didn't feel scared. I felt a sense of welcoming. I really hope that people watching this video really do believe me when I say I've seen these people, because I feel like even if I say anything to anyone that they're not gonna believe me. So sometimes when I go through like a little paranormal, or like whenever I see someone, I don't say anything. But yeah, it is currently 3:15 a.m. and I'm done filming this video. I hope you liked this video. I want you guys to comment down below or to tweet me or Instagram me or whatever, and just tell me about your experiences. I really want to know. And like this video if you also have been through something similar. Hi guys, I had to switch on to Snapchat because my camera roll ran out of storage, and I just wanted to say to subscribe, follow all my social medias, they'll be listed down below. Bye!